So honestly, getting the cops called on you isn't fun. Especially when it's a parent of a girl that you're doing the devil's tango with. But I remember one time I was hanging out with this girl, and she was like a part of our friend group, and she was really hot. She was outstanding, and let's just say she was really, really rich. Now, I'm not saying I was hanging out with her because she was rich, but it was nice how she would give us like meals and stuff, and she would pay for them when we went out as a group. But I remember one time she asked me specifically to come over. But she asked me to come at a specific time because she said, oh, like my parents like are leaving for the weekend, but like we have like a really high end security system, so like you have to come like maybe like more towards the night so they won't see you. And obviously I was like, you know, like damn, this girl's hot, you know, she's well put together, you know, why not? Like why not? So I remember I got in my car late at night and I ended up going to her house around like almost 2-3 o'clock basically. And when I got there, let's just say the craziest thing ended up happening. Fall for part 2. When I got to her place, I remember basically I sat in my car and I texted her saying, hey, like, is it clear to come in? She told me to basically go around the back and climb in through her window because there are apparently no cameras at her window. So that's what I did. I literally ended up going, you know, around the house, parking my car like across the street, so it doesn't look like it was parked on her street, and basically jumped through the damn window of her room. And when I got in, she's like, hey, like you look really cute. And after that, we just instantly started making out. When we started making out, I remember me and her were going back and forth, and we ended up actually, funny enough, doing the devil's tango. And I remember we didn't just do it in her room though, we ended up going all around the house. It was kind of gross. And I know it's kind of gross to say that on here, but we ended up doing it. And what ended up happening next? Well, let's just say I heard sirens. Fall for part 3. Remember I ended up hearing sirens, and I did not know where they were coming from as I was doing the devil's tango with this girl. And I remember I was kind of like, what's going on? Like, you good? And she instantly starts freaking out. She's like, oh my goodness, like, they're gonna come. Like, you gotta get out of here, like, now. And instantly I started realizing that there were cameras all over the house. Not just outside the house, but inside the house. And I started pointing it out at her, and she's like, uh-oh, I think my parents might have caught us. And I'm like, how would your parents catch us? They're all the way across the world. And then I realized that cops ended up coming, and there was an alarm. And let's just say she got a text saying, you're grounded. And that's when I knew we are totally screwed. I remember I ran upstairs back to her room, absolutely naked, and just instantly started putting on my clothes, and I jumped out her window and basically ran towards my car. But as I ran towards my car, I remember I saw cop cars literally parking at a driveway. So I remember I kind of snuck around the cop car and instantly got in my car and got away, luckily. The cops didn't question it. They saw me, but they weren't questioning anything.